Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from LaBelle, Florida, broadcasting live on YouTube Live, on Google Hangouts On Air, and around the block and around the world. I'm Don Browne, and we're doing a little broadcast this morning, which is Monday, July 23rd, and we thought we'd do a what we call the support group PCH, which stands for People Changing Habits. The idea is people get hung up on different habits, like bad eating habits, bad drinking habits, bad drug habits, bad habits in general. And scientists have found you really can't stop a habit, surprisingly. Because if you think about people who, for example, stop drinking, they end up doing something else instead of, like smoking a lot, drinking coffee a lot. Or people that give up smoking tend to start eating a lot. So the principle is you can't really stop an unhealthy habit, but you can substitute a healthier habit for the one that might be giving you a little bit of trouble. So if you want to do stop eating unhealthy food, for example, you just can't start cutting it out. You got to substitute it with something a little more healthy. So you would pick out some healthier food. So, for example, say you want to lose some weight by stop eating a lot of extra fat, extra sugar, extra salt, and so forth, then you would pick something that's more healthy and do that instead. So you're not stopping a bad habit, but you're changing your habit. So instead of doing sugary drinks, for example, you could do a diet drink. Instead of eating bakery products with a lot of added sugar, you could eat fruits and vegetables. So anytime you might have a craving for sugar, go eat something to substitute for that. And likewise with any other kind of a habit you might have. Instead of just cutting out something entirely, you have to think about substituting something that's a bit more healthy for that unhealthy habit. So anyway, we'll open up this broadcast and future broadcast to the area of people changing habits, and see if we might get a group together that might want to just discuss their experiences about habits and changing habits, and what kind of success they've had, what kind of difficulties. And also, incidentally, we'll talk about a new feature on YouTube for kind of more technically minded folks or people who have a web page. If Google for a long time has had a feature where you can upload direct videos. So for example, say you wanted to make a quick video of something with your webcam. Instead of doing the traditional method where you take a camera and video something and then edit it, or then go onto YouTube and upload it, and the whole process might take 10-15 minutes or something, even for a short video. On YouTube, you can actually upload directly from your webcam a video. So you just go to that little tab that says upload a video from your webcam, and it allows you to record a video of any length that you want, and then just directly upload it. So in a matter of minutes, you've got a uploaded video on YouTube. And it also allows you, if you think you made a mistake, you just stop it and start all over again. So it's a good way to make a little short message to somebody. You can make private messages or just a public little recording very easily. Well, now YouTube's got some new coding where people who have a web page can do the same thing on a web page. So that means that you put a little widget on your web page, and then anybody that's reading your web page can upload a video directly from that web page. And I'll show you one that I've put on here with the little Google upload widget. And this is on my blog, which is swflorida.blogspot.com, which is a local news blog for Southwest Florida, hence swflorida.blogspot.com. And this little story I did over the weekend just announces that you can upload your videos to the news blog, and you can choose one of your favorite videos, or if you happen to see some news event that you've captured on your cell phone, maybe a traffic crash, for example, or maybe you're at a meeting that's interesting, or you'd like to show people what happened at the meeting or an event, some sort of a festival or something in the park. Or maybe you were even more energetic and you want to do an interview with some person or even a family member and show the public. Or if you got the typical cute pet videos, like your little cat doing something silly, you just upload it directly to my news blog. And there are three different ways, three different types of videos you can upload. The one most people would think of is an existing YouTube video. So say you have a cat video on your YouTube channel. You just select down there at the bottom in the center where it says My YouTube Videos. You click on that, and it'll allow you to put in the link to your cat video or whatever video you have on YouTube. If you click on the Upload tab there, it'll lead you to your computer files. So if you have a YouTube already on your computer file, or not YouTube, but a video on your computer files, you can upload that. So if you just happen to have a bunch of videos on your computer that aren't on YouTube, you can upload one there. And the third way, which I kind of find is fascinating, is the webcam upload. And when you click on that webcam tab, it opens up a box showing your webcam, or opens up your webcam actually and your microphone, and then allows you to record a video directly from there, and then that's uploaded directly to YouTube and to me so that I can review the video. So any of those three ways will upload the video, and then I'll look at them and select which ones I'd like to put on the news blog. And also you'll notice there on the little widget, you can put a title directly to your video that you want to upload, a description and so forth. And then it automatically will show all that information when I see the video that you've uploaded. If you don't put that in, then it's just kind of a generic deal, which I wouldn't necessarily know what it's all about. But however, it'll show up on the YouTube channel, so it can be edited later to put a title in and a description. So all is not lost if you don't put in your title and description there. But anyway, so that's kind of a nice little feature that YouTube just started a few days ago mainly for people who have a web page where they can put that in there. And I guess it would work well on any web page where you would invite people looking at your web page to upload a video, or say you had like a family-oriented web page, you could have all your family members upload their videos, and then everybody can take a look at the best family videos. And in my case, it's a news blog, so I'm encouraging people to send things that would be newsworthy or at least entertaining to people watching the news blog. So anyway, that's a little brief description of what YouTube is calling YouTube Direct Lite. They have a heavy method which is a little more complex with a little more features, but this YouTube Lite is fairly easy for any web page owner to do, and there's the full widget there. So once again, you can click on the upload for uploading something from your computer, click on My YouTube Videos to upload something that's already on YouTube, and it could be your channel or somebody else's, and then the webcam tab allows you to record a video from your webcam directly and then upload it, and that's kind of the cool one that I like, because most everybody has a webcam. It allows you just to customize a little little video right from your webcam. And then you add your title, your description. You can change the category to whatever your category is. They just by default have autos and vehicles. I have no idea why. But you could put people and blogs in there or whatever category you want. And then you just choose the file and upload it, and you're all set. And of course, the usual YouTube warning or disclaimer is they want you to certify that you own all the rights to the content, or you are authorized by the owner to make the content publicly available on YouTube, and that it complies with YouTube terms of service. So YouTube is being very cautious. They don't want a bunch of copyright problems by people uploading music and stuff without permission. So anyway, give that a try. If you want to see the example I have, it's on my news blog, which is Southwest Florida Online, which is at swflorida.blogspot.com. And so that's the YouTube Direct Lite feature, which is kind of cool. All right, back to our normal nonsense. I'm going to probably be doing some future YouTube Live and Google Plus Hangout on Airs as a kind of a support group for people who want to change their habits. And as I was talking about a little earlier, researchers have found you really can't stop a habit. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop smoking, can't stop drinking, can't stop anything. But you can change the habit. So you would exchange smoking for something else that's healthier, or exchange drinking for something else that's healthier. Because if you think about it, when people try to stop drinking, for example, they might turn into heavy smokers, or people trying to stop smoking will turn into heavy coffee drinkers, or coffee drinkers trying to stop coffee drinking turn into heavy eaters. So it's literally impossible to stop doing something, but you can do something else instead of. So that's why I call this people changing habits. So you're not stopping a habit, you're changing habits. So in my case, I've for years been stuck at about 210 pounds, 200 pounds, kind of fluctuating around that for many years, which is about 20 pounds higher than I ideally should be, or probably even more than 20 pounds. But I figured, according to the charts and so forth, if I lost about 20 pounds, at least I'd be on the top range of what they would call normal. So for years I've been trying to do that with little success. And I was watching the Dr. Oz show not too long ago, and he gives you a million different things every day. So in a way, it's kind of impossible to do everything he says. But basically, he was harping on the idea of, trying to eliminate extra fats and extra sugar and salt, and basically substituting those things for more healthy foods like fruits and vegetables and lean meat and low-fat items. So I tried that several months ago to just kind of switch out from eating lots of sugary stuff and fatty stuff, and buying a lot more vegetables and fruits than I ever did before. And I did that for a couple months and nothing was happening. So I was kind of skeptical of what that would do. And then I was getting ready to go visit my family up in Ohio, and that was in June, and I got on the scale, and I had lost like 20 pounds, and I hadn't even realized it because I hadn't been weighing myself. I just was doing the different foods and not really paying attention to the weight. I just, would look in the mirror and nothing seemed to have been changing. So I was shocked that I lost 20 pounds. And then I was on my way to Ohio to visit my parents and my brothers and mom. And I was a little concerned because once you go on vacation, you tend to start going to restaurants and eating weird stuff, or fancy sugary stuff. So I had to really pay attention to not do that, since for the last month or so I'd been not doing that. So I was able to keep up my changing habit even when I was on vacation. I just kind of stayed out of restaurants because they tend to give you twice as much food as you should eat. Plus, all the restaurant food is generally loaded up with salt and fat and sugar. Whether you realize it or not, they put all that stuff in there because it gives you a craving to come back and have more. So I avoided going to restaurants, and I avoided all the little snack stuff that was around the house. And after 2 weeks, I successfully managed to keep my healthy habit of eating going. And then I got back to Florida, and sure enough, I still was down to my healthy weight. At least, had not gained any weight in the 2-week vacation, so I was kind of proud of myself. So anyway, it's kind of just an example of how you can change a habit, but you can't really eliminate it. So I changed my habits of eating sugary, fatty, salty stuff into eating foods that were not like that. And so far it's worked pretty good. Now, another thing I found just lately is if I'm sitting around watching TV or on the computer, that's when I typically just start nibbling stuff. So I purposely had to not do that, to think about when I'm doing computers or TV, not to be nibbling on stuff. But then I found a few days ago that instead of doing that, I was like drinking water or tea or just drinking something whenever I was at the computer or watching TV. I'd just do it without even thinking. So I started writing down how many cups of liquid I was drinking every day, and it was like some amazing amount, like a dozen glasses a day or something. So just by the thing of writing it down to see what I was doing, I just consciously decided to drink a little less. And of course, people's weight, you have a lot of excess water generally. So by cutting down on the liquids I was drinking, I lost a couple pounds in the last few days. So that was kind of interesting. So I'll have to work on that now to, of course, you need to drink some liquids because you don't want to get dehydrated. But I'll have to work on getting a healthy habit instead of just constantly drinking stuff every time I sit down at the computer or to watch TV. So anyway, that's the basis of our ongoing future YouTube Live broadcasts and Google Plus Hangouts on Air. We'll do some support group for people who want to change their habits. Call it the PCH group, People Changing Habits. All right, so we'll end this live YouTube broadcast. And feel free to add comments to the YouTube video. And if you want to join me live on Google Hangouts on the Air, you have to join Google Plus. Get your name in there registered on, it's actually plus.google.com if you haven't done that. And then the idea of Google Plus is you add circles, what they call, of your friends. So you can have different categories of friends. You could have your friends from work, friends from home, relatives, and just all kinds of different circles. So you add your folks into whatever circle you want, and then you can invite that particular circle to chat or to have a live hangout like this with a video. And so what I'm getting to is if you want to join this particular live YouTube or live hangout, you have to add my name to one of your circles. And that way you'll be advised of when there's a live broadcast going on, and then you have the opportunity to join it and come into the little chat group. They have a little chat box where you can just text chat, or you can actually join live with your webcam and microphone onto the live broadcast. So if you're interested in trying that out, like I say, just add Don Browne to one of your Google Plus circles, and it'll be all set. And for the people watching on YouTube, feel free to add comments or suggestions, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we'll have some fun doing Hangouts broadcast live on the air. So I'm Don Browne from LaBelle, Florida, Southwest Florida, and we'll be ending this broadcast now, and you can check us out later on the YouTube channel, which my screen name on YouTube is KQ4YM, which is my ham radio call sign. Authorized by the FCC, and I don't know why they gave me a license, but they did. So my YouTube is KQ4YM. All right, see you later from LaBelle, Florida. Don Browne.